from Peninsula TV Studios in San Carlos, SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Oracle present this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I am so excited, and there are 3 reasons to be excited today. 1, today we start the Elite 8, in which the top 8 teams in our competition are going to start playing each other for those big prizes. 2, the 2 teams who are starting out today are the 2 teams that played each other at our finals last year. And 3, my mom and dad are in the audience today. Hi, Mom and Dad. People do not know this, but my father, during the 60s, for about 12 years, he hosted his own show called Go to Your Room. It was a great show. Let's meet the teams. Over here, we've got the Half Moon Bay Cougars. Last year's champions, and they are playing, who came in second last time, the Harker School Eagles. They would like to reverse that order this time. We'll see what happens as we begin with the collaboration round. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our game. You all just played recently, so you remember that you play as a team in this first round. I'll ask you a question. If your team collaborates and gives me the right answer, I will give you 10 points. If you give me the wrong answer, I'll give the other team the opportunity to collaborate and possibly steal those points away from you. Let's play back and forth till the buzzer signals the end of the round. Good luck to the first 2 teams in our Elite 8, and Half Moon Bay, you get the first question. Examples of this form of writing are Laxdela, Hrafkels, and Njals. What were these tales written in the Old Norse language that tell about Scandinavian and Germanic history or Viking voyages?
Edda.
No, can I accept that? No, I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. Harker, can you tell us?
Sagas.
Yes, sagas. Eagles, at what baseball stadium can you see large signs advertising John Hancock, Fleet Bank, Dunkin' Donuts, and whose right field pole is called the Pesky Pole?
Fenway?
That is right, Fenway Park. Cougars, its borders with the United Arab Emirates and Yemen are defined, but its border with Saudi Arabia remains undefined because it lies within the Rub al-Khali, or empty quarter. Name this country on the southern end of the Arabian Peninsula whose capital is Muscat.
Oman.
That's right, for 10 points. Harker, what act passed during the reign of Queen Anne in 1707 dissolved the English and Scottish parliaments and created a new kingdom of Great Britain?
Act of Union.
That is right, for 10. What is the first derivative of tangent x?
Cosine tangent x?
No, I'm sorry, I can't accept that. You can give me the answer and steal.
Secant squared x.
That's right, for 10. What is the term in chemistry for the conversion of an element or substance between the solid and gaseous phases of matter with no intermediate liquid phase?
Sublimation.
Correct, for 10. Harry Stonecipher resigned as CEO of what Chicago-based company where he was ironically credited with helping clean up its ethical behavior?
Halliburton?
No, I'm sorry.
Boeing. Chicago. It's Boeing.
Boeing.
Listen to Mason. Boeing is right. Always listen to Mason Yee. The siege here ended a day after the Confederacy lost at Gettysburg. Grant defeated Pemberton on Independence Day 1863 at what Mississippi city that led to the Union's control of the Mississippi Valley?
Vicksburg.
Correct, for 10. The best English translation for it is architecture house. What was this art school founded in the former German capital Weimar by Walter Gropius?
Bauhaus?
Yes, for 10 points. Welshman John Cale set this author's most famous poem to music in 1951. Name this 20th century Welsh poet who penned "Do not go gentle into that good night."
Dylan Thomas.
Correct for 10 points. At the end of the first round, we look at the score, 20 for Half Moon Bay, and Harker has a lead of 80 points. Well, it's a lead of 60 points, but they have 80, and we're going to see what happens and meet the teams after these messages. Welcome back. Just think, if you had called and gotten tickets to this show, you could have met my mom and dad. Don't let another chance pass you by. Call us at 650-637-1936. We will send you tickets to a future show. Let me know. I'll call the folks. I'll have them come and meet you here. Welcome back, Half Moon Bay. Clifford Gallagher, you were here a year ago. One of the top two teams facing that team over there. Yeah. Two of those gentlemen were on that team, and you won.
Yes, actually, we did.
You did. They're a strong team again this year. They were strong last year, but you managed to beat them. So who knows what will happen today? What do you want to take with you from this experience today?
The chance to go back to England.
You enjoyed that trip before?
Very much.
You know, this year the trip is taking people to Dublin, Edinburgh, York, and London. It's an incredible trip.
Yeah, I've never been to Ireland. I'm looking forward to it.
It would be great. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Alex Lemberg probably wants to go to all those places since you have maps of all of them. Yes. You told us when we first met that you had been cast in a featured role in the school musical, and last night, Crazy for You opened.
It did. Half Moon Bay High School's spring musical opened, and we were oversold.
Oversold is great. What was it like for you up there on that stage?
It was amazing, and just seeing everybody do so well. There was everything just went so wonderfully, and the show I knew to be so good. Just the audience loved it, and it was so funny, and it was just great.
It's worth all the rehearsal,
Definitely.
Isn't it? Well, good. I hope the rest of your run is just as successful.
Thank you.
Caroline McCusick, when we met, you told us that you do a lot of community theater, and you've gotten the lead in a community play.
Well, female lead. I mean, it's not much, but yeah.
With that becoming modesty and those cat's ears, what is the play?
Oh, it's called God, and it's by Woody Allen.
By Woody Allen, very funny play, and you played Doris, and your friend Clifford here is playing
Trichinosis.
Trichinosis.
He's Greek.
Yeah, well, and why not? When are you excited about that?
Oh yeah.
Well, good.
It's gonna be. We're gonna open in what, May?
Right, which is already over, so that's great. Isn't television amazing? Let's give a big hand for your coach, Sue Million. Miss Million is also your principal, isn't she? That is pretty cool. Harker School, Yi Sun, this morning you took part in a ritual that every high school student that I know of has to take part in before they can leave.
Well, I don't have the theatrical pursuits of the Half Moon Day team, but I took the SAT this morning.
Yes, you took the SAT, and how was it?
It was fine. It was much longer than the old one, so.
Much longer? Well, actually, you told me something. I don't know if you want to share this with the public.
Well, the actual testing time is 3 hours and 45 minutes, but it took about 5 hours to get in and get out.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, that's traffic. You think you did well?
I think so.
Good. I'm sure you did. So I wish you the very best in that. Han Yen. Hello, Han. Do you have your friend with you?
Yeah, I do actually. It's on the floor right now.
Oh, it's on the floor where it belongs. You showed me this, and I thought, well, she had like a Tweety bird that she took out the mouth. But what is that actually?
This is actually a Bacterium because I'm crazy about biology, especially viruses and bacteria. So I have a collection of these.
You have a collection of stuffed viruses.
Yes.
That is so interesting. And could you just run down the list of a few of the other viruses that are sitting at home waiting for the little ulcer to come and join them again?
I have an Ebola virus as well.
A cute little Ebola virus?
Yes.
What do they look like?
The Ebola's not as cute as this because it's brown in color and so it looks a bit like an earthworm instead, but it's all right. And I have a common cold virus, which is really, really cute, and I should bring that next time.
And if you bring it, we'll pass it around to the audience so we can spread that common cold virus everywhere. Well, good luck to you with everything.
Thank you.
And Mason Liang, stuffed viruses, I don't know. Mason, In addition to all the other stuff you do, including giving Yi all the answers, you throw pots.
Yes.
But you don't do this in a class. You just go in at lunchtime or on your free time, and the sculpture teacher, the pottery teacher, ceramics teacher.
Yeah, she lets me like just go and like work on the wheel by myself.
Well, that must be really kind of great in terms of just the mental process, getting you out of yourself a little bit, all the academic stuff you have to do.
Yeah, but then I have to worry about making sure the pot doesn't collapse.
Well, a perfectionist in every pursuit. Well, good for you. Someday you can bring in a little vase for us. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Bradley Stoll. And please join hands for the man I would most love to throw pots with, our judge, Mr. Frank Saboti. We will come back and begin again with this very important game after these messages, so stay tuned. You should be here. We're doing Ebola jokes. It's really strange in the audience today. Let's play the lightning round. If you'll put your hands on your buzzers, I will begin to ask these 10-point questions. Folks, the first person to buzz in gets to answer for their team. Give me the right answer, you score 10 points. Give me the wrong answer, the other team will get to collaborate and possibly steal those points away. If you buzz in before I complete the question, you will have to answer with the information you have been given thus far. And if you give me the wrong answer, I will complete the question for the other team. Okay? It is 80-20. I know you want to catch up. Good luck to both teams. Here's the first question. The city of Bombay, or Mumbai, lies on the west coast of India, touching what body of water that is a part... Yes, Clifford.
The Indian Ocean.
No, I'm sorry. That is a part of the Indian Ocean.
Isn't it the Bay? Wait, the west. Isn't it the Bay of Bombay? Bay of Bengal.
Bay of Bengal.
Bay of Bengal.
The Arabian Sea.
It's the other side.
If y equals 2x cubed plus 6x squared, calculate the slope of y at x equals 1. Clifford.
8.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
6 plus 12.
12.
18. Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands died in 2004, the father of what current queen of that? Yes, Caroline.
Beatrix?
Correct. There are currently about 1 million of them in Pakistan alone. Give the term for these Muslim religious schools thought by many to indoctrinate children to be terrorists when they grow up. Clifford.
Taliban?
No.
It sounds like something. I don't remember.
Yi.
No idea.
Madrasas. Name the Oscar-winning actress who played boxer Maggie Fitzgerald. Yes, Caroline.
Hilary Swank?
Correct. Give the two-word ancient Latin term used to denote the farthest north location on Earth, or generally any distant place beyond the borders of the known world. Clifford.
Terra Incognita?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Terra something. Terra Polaris.
I don't know.
Terra Polaris.
Ultima Thule. What type of golf club would you normally use to get your ball out of a sand bunker? Clifford.
A wedge?
I think my father uses that quite a bit, don't you, Dad? Yeah. Nebraska Senator Chuck Hagel recently proposed raising the age affecting the disbursement of benefits for what federal... Yes, Mason.
Social Security.
Correct. There are 12 known types of this particle whose name in Greek means small or... Yes, Mason.
Quark.
No. The name in Greek means small or thin. What is this particle with a half spin that includes muons, tauons, and electrons?
What are they?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
Go for it.
Bosons, maybe. No.
Clifford.
Fermions?
Leptons. Written to celebrate the 1748 Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle, a wood... Mason.
Royal Fireworks.
Yes. Did you write this, Mason? Heinrich Schliemann, or Schliemann, I'm sorry. Heinrich Schliemann began the excavation of what ancient... Yi.
Troy.
Yes. He announced a hiatus from his weekly column in 2005, saying he didn't want people to start thinking that he used to be funnier. Named the syndicated humor columnist for the Miami Herald. Caroline.
Dave Barry.
That's right. Introduced by Thomas Edison in 1889, what is the standard film format commonly used for both still photography and motion pictures? Alex.
35 millimeter.
That is correct. Discovered by the Portuguese in 1502, this island in the South Atlantic was used to detain Boer War prisoners. Clifford.
Robben Island.
No, I'm sorry. What island was also the place of Napoleon's second exile where he ended his life?
St. Helena.
St. Helena.
That is correct. In 2004, Michael Schumacher won his 7th annual championship on what international? Yes, Mason.
F1.
Formula One is correct. It is likely that his works were not committed to writing, as Aristophanes and Plato seem to indicate that they were learnt via conversation. Who was this ancient Greek? Clifford.
Homer.
No. Who was this ancient Greek famous for his fables?
Aesop.
That's right. Use pi to calculate the area of the ellipse, whose equation is x squared over 4 plus y squared over 9. Yi.
6 pi.
You didn't even need the solution, huh? Whoa. That's great. And that's the end of the round. Let's look at the score. 70 to 140. Woohoo. The math questions always amaze me. We will come back for the final round after these words. The score was written incorrectly when I said it before. It is 150 to 70. A pox on you. Han, sick 'em. Let's play the extreme lightning round. Point values are doubled to 20, but the play stays the same. Good luck to both teams. Find the average of the 4 numbers, 12, 20, 10, and 18. Clifford.
15.
Right. What tool developed by a British geneticist do biologists use? Mason?
Punnett Square.
Did you write this with me? Ever have Neil Patrick Harris buy you burgers? In what recent movie do 2 college students embark on an... Yes, Caroline.
Kumar go to White Castle?
Yes. Meaning to be formed or molded, what term can refer to dairy whey, the liquid portion of blood, or the 4th state of... Yes, Han.
Plasma.
Correct. British soldiers were captured and imprisoned in a 14 by 18-foot dungeon overnight. The Nawab of Bengal captured Fort William as part of what incident? Mason?
Sipo Rebellion.
Nope. As part of what incident that took place in 1756?
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
What is it?
I don't know. That's what I thought it was.
7 Years' War.
The Black Hole of Calcutta. What pop artist was famous for using Ben-Day dots in creations such as his painting? Yes, Caroline.
Roy Lichtenstein?
Yes. The infamous Neville Chamberlain phrase, peace in our time, was... Clifford?
Sudetenland.
Nope. Was taken for the title of a 1947 play by what British author of Cavalcade, Private Lives, and Blithe Spirit?
Do you know this?
No. I have noticed that.
Just guess a random playwright. Preferably.
Oscar Wilde.
Noel Coward. Its 2 incorporated municipalities are the town of St. George and its capital, Hamilton. What is this British... Alex?
Bermuda.
Correct. A particle travels through space with a velocity in inches per second of 6x squared plus 15. Calculate the particle's velocity when x equals 2 seconds. Clifford.
39.
That is right. The Sea of Japan naval battle or the Battle of Tsushima. Mason?
Russo-Japanese War.
Yes. Tiger Woods reclaimed the top spot in the golf world rankings in March by defeating Phil Mickelson by a single stroke at the Ford Championship at what golf course? Clifford.
Pebble Beach.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Duval or something. K something.
No idea. Just guess.
Duval.
Doral. A Greek vase dated to 500 BC depicts a boy playing with one of these, made from terracotta discs. Flambeau products contracted with Donald Duncan to create plastic versions of what? Caroline.
Discus?
No. To create plastic versions of what popular toy?
Pogs.
Pogs?
Let's go.
Pogs.
The Duncan yo-yo, you guys. The yo-yo. The son of Bondone. Cimabue saw him drawing sheep and asked Bondone if he could study art with him. Who was this Italian painter of the 13th and 14th century seen as a bridge between medieval and Renaissance Mason?
Giotto.
That's right. As of early March, what New Orleans University is currently the #1 ranked team according to Baseball America's college baseball rankings? Yi.
Tulane.
Yes, sir. In Arabic, it is known as Gebel Musa, literally Mount Moses. St. Catherine's Monastery, which houses the remains of the burning bush. Alex.
Mount Sinai.
Right. What novel featuring the characters Adela Quested, Godbull, and Dr. Aziz Han?
Passage to India.
Correct. Exactly equal to 10 to the -5 newtons is what unit of force? Defined as the amount of force needed to Clifford.
Pascal?
No. Defined as the amount of force needed to accelerate a mass of 1 gram at a rate of 1 centimeter per second squared.
A dyne.
Correct. On May 10th, 1775, a small force of American soldiers calling themselves the Green Mountain... Yes, Yi.
Fort Ticonderoga.
No. A small force of American soldiers calling themselves the Green Mountain Boys surprised a sleeping British garrison at what fort between Lake Champlain and Lake...
Ticonderoga.
That's right, for 20. In addition to ganglion cells, they mainly contain rods and cones. What is this thin layer of... Yes, Mason.
Retina.
Correct. That's the end of the game. Let's look at the score. 2-10 over here with 3-10. Harker will move to the fabulous...